Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my base. My base, my common sense. I try to keep it down and integrate under 10 minutes, and it goes up in 10 minutes is something very important because everything I say is fucking important. Look at the camera, baby. Important. Now, hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is by common sense and all the eccentrics of life and problems in life. And of course, if you don't know me by now, you should just check my other videos, okay? And you can subscribe to me if you like. You can dislike if you like. You don't have to understand, okay? Because if I told you I was a scholar, then everybody would probably give me a thumbs up, being biased to some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a Mark Twain. I like to use a lot of common sense, okay? But every once in a while, everyone makes mistakes sometimes. But if it doesn't make sense, you ask questions. And most people are not prone to asking questions, okay? You know what I'm saying? They're prone to, more likely to insult you before they ask any questions, okay? They're like, where do you get this from, okay? What statistics do you think? I was like, they think I'm making it off the top of my head. But anyway, I wasted many of your time. Okay, I love you. I love you all, but I hate the most of you. What kind of sense is that, okay? But anyway, this video is going to be about what do you want, okay? This video is going to. That's my cat down there, okay? She's trying to bother me. Okay, what? Tell me what you want. Come on. This is Tiger, and the other one is Tabby, right? What do you want? What do you want? Come on. What do you want? Okay. Now, this video is going to be about the psychology of starvation. Now, this could be more for dark psychology. Okay, so there's two sides of everything. Or you want to call it tough love. Okay, tough love is like a dark side of psychology. Okay, sometimes you have to go through the rut in order to understand what a person is doing. Like if you getting abused by your family or your parent or something like that, then they probably doing that tough love, or they abusing you, and it may seem wrong, okay, or even bullying. It actually bring the brightest of you. It make it the brightest come out of you, okay? And of course, that's what happens in society all of the time. So since most people already understand the white power structure, okay, that's like the best power structure of all. You know, sometimes if you're too nice to people, so people take advantage of you, and then you create a weak nation. But if you do it the other way around, then you create a nation of tough love. You create a nation of discipline. But the problem is that if you have a nation of discipline, you lose out on the other fields of entertainment, such as dancing, movement, and involvement of emotion. Okay, romantic intellectualism. Okay, you skip out on philosophy completely. Okay, you become rigid, okay, when you have a too disciplined state. Okay, that's what I learned, okay, a little while ago is that I'm being kind of monotone, right? Because I'm wearing my glasses, okay? I told you before, I have multiple faces, okay? And this face and the other face is basically, I have like a multiple, yes, okay? Multiple personality, yes, that's like me, yes, indeed. And of course, that's what makes me so exciting. I'm quiet usually outside because the fact that nobody won't fuck with me because they think I'm mentally ill. Maybe because of the way I look, they see my face or something like that. Maybe because of my mole, maybe because of my glasses or some shit like that. And I don't really give too many people eye contact because it only takes me a second to read people. Okay. All right. And most of the time I'm right. Okay. Now, onto the subject. Psychology of starvation. Okay. I talk about multiple things, and you pick it up on it, and that means it makes you a very eccentric individual. If you can, most masses can't pay attention to me, my types. I have German in my blood, genomes. I have African in my blood. I have Indian in my blood. So and you get the idea, right? Okay, now, I love Socrates, Heraclitus, and I love Mahatma Gandhi, even though he could be slightly racist. Okay. But of course, I like to use a lot of dark psychology mixed up in the bag, like eccentricness, okay, Asperger's, and so forth, and schizophrenia, because I have a third voice, okay, not just my own conscience, but another voice indeed. Okay, actually, I have three of them, which I already explained in one of my videos. It's schizoaffective. Okay, so yes, that makes you more special than you. Yes. Let's continue down there. Now, the Republicans, I'm just going to little notes here, so I won't forget what I'm saying, because I talk very quickly, and you have to pick up on it. The Republic rats, okay, I call them Republic rats, okay, understand this psychology, this dark psychology, this psychology of starvation, supply and demand. If everyone had equal amount of things in this world, then the world would die a little faster. Okay, then the ozone layer will probably heat up a little. And of course, if you don't have a bonds checks, okay, cross the T's and dot the I's, okay, you start to realize that if everybody has equal everything, okay, and no one's more special than others, then this will be a very dull, peaceful world, okay? And nobody wants a dull, peaceful world, right? All this chaos and blood, people getting their heads chopped off, their wrists chopped off. If it happened to me, I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta find a way out. Right, but as I said before, I use a little bit of mystic creationism in this. I say, hey, you came here to this beautiful nightmarish world. You have power over your own soul. You are the God complex. All right? You are the God particle. Okay? Let me continue. Slavery is a good thing. The white liberals who destroy black Negroes are a positive thing. No matter which way you look at it, this is a pandemonium world. I have explained myself, expressed myself many times before. So no matter which way you go, if you're a cracker who's a racist, or a hillbilly who's a racist, or you're what do you call it, an exhibitionist, or you're a fucking a fetish individual, a dominatrix, a matrix, okay, whatever, it's a beautiful fucking world, right? Because it would be very boring on the other side, right? I want to keep you here, yeah. That's what my dark side comes from, because this world is so exciting to the point that I know who I am, but most people don't know who the fuck they are, right? Okay, white liberals. Okay, you can look on the internet for the white liberals, how they destroy and also create tough love for themselves. It's like them biting themselves in the ass, right? Okay, like I talk about this because my life, I wasn't fed when I was a child. Okay? I had tough love, and I was getting abused, even though I didn't deserve it. I was smarter than my own mom and my own dad. Okay, so my dad knew auto mechanics. Okay, but of course, I eventually become smarter than they are. Okay, I'm more smarter than they are. Yes, I'm a psychologist, and I'm more meticulous than my dad now. Okay, because I'm an architect. Okay, not an architect, but I know about computers and stuff like that. I got a degree in the shit. Okay? Architectural drafting and design. Okay, CAD, AutoCAD. Microstation, Rivet, yes, I know those things. Psychology, I took up classes for psychology, so now I'm technically more smarter than both my mom and my dad combined, okay? And I also can make more money than they can, but the system tried to take advantage of me one day, and I kind of come on top, okay? Because I like studying law. I always wanted to be a lawyer or shit like that, so that's a little bit about my past, okay? But anyway, the starvation of Africa is different from the starvation of homeless people in the streets in America. Did you know that? Okay. Did you know that? Okay. Did you know that? Do you know what they eat in Africa, Ethiopia? Okay. Oh my goodness. In certain parts of Ethiopia, in Africa, not in Ethiopia, in certain parts in Africa, they eat mud clay pies. Did you know that? And they don't have illnesses when they get dysentery. They probably get diarrhea or some shit like that, but that's it, okay? Because they have no other choice, okay? But in America, they're definitely more well off, okay? All right? Probably in other countries, parts of the world, they're more well off, especially if there's more white territory, okay? But blacks don't eat as well as, fucking white counterparts, okay? If you got a white person who's homeless, and then you have a black person who's homeless in another country, okay? Whites are well off, okay? So now you understand what I'm saying about the psychology of starvation, okay? The white imperialists have a structure already in place, okay, for everyone to learn. If you don't like slavery in America, you can now leave America. But slavery occurred everywhere in the world. So slavery is actually a good thing for people, okay? And I don't want to get banned for saying this, okay? But, when you have a race who don't want to get... You ever watch that movie called V for Vendetta? And there's one scene with this Hitler woman, okay? I don't know her name, and it's Rocky and whatever. She killed off these people and said the comment in her mind, and she said, why could these people just fight for themselves? Why couldn't they get out of the situation they were in? And of course, her death ensued. Eventually it came. But you watch the movie called V for Vendetta, and you understand what I'm saying. And if they did not fight, Okay, then they would be probably exterminated. They would just be guinea pigs. Blacks have been fighting for a long time, okay, so they're really not as weak as people think they are, okay. But whites already know they got them mostly suppressed because, as I said before, the main reason why whites don't really like blacks is because of jealousy. It's just common sense, okay, really. I had to do the algorithm myself, and I say, wait a minute, maybe because they thinking about the past, okay. No. The current white man is not thinking about the past. It's a brainwashing tactic that they use. Okay? Did you know that? Because I talked to the Caucasoid, and I talked to racists who say there are people who are still racist, and they sitting in the white systematic power structure. Okay, it doesn't matter what color it goes. They brainwash the children who are black. They raise them up and they put them in the white system. It's called tough love, baby. The strongest fittest. You know, the strong survives over the weak. What's that saying when they say this? The strongest won't fit, the fittest. I can't think of it right now, but you know what I'm talking about right here. If you're strong, you die, like in Kenshi Himura. Shishio said it best. No, Shijiro said it best. Shijiro, when he was a child in Kenshi Himura series ago, he said to Shishio, he learned that these words, they resonate into his soul, because he don't have emotions on his face. Shijiro, he almost defeated Kenshi Himura, but I'm not going to tell you the whole story. But Shishio made him his apprentice. And he said that the strong survives over the weak. Okay, if you're weak, you die. If you're strong, you live. See how it works? And sometimes that can be flipped because basically Sergio was both sides. He was on both sides of the fence. He was strong and weak because he still felt emotions. Okay, and Shishio, I ain't gonna tell you the ending of that, but you know, when you have a great pride, you have a great fall. Okay. So that makes you very weak. Okay, indeed, if you have too much pride. Okay, so this word is like a paradox. Okay, so if you think you're strong, you're actually weak. But I think it's best to be right in the middle. Okay, a little bit on the strong side in the middle, but not too much. Okay, I think it's best to be balanced. Okay, so the more what I'm saying is that if you can pay attention. Okay, I'm trying to talk like white people, so you can give me donations and money too, because I'm mentally ill, just like you are. But I'm a special type of mentally ill. Far beyond your wildest fucking motherfucking dreams. Don't try me, motherfucker. Don't. You see these? You see this? This is a degenerative disease of a white man. Okay? And you see this bald head? Maybe that's why when I get pulled over cops and shit, I get pulled over the cops and they be like, oh, this motherfucker got bald head. Oh, this motherfucker got glasses. Yo, he's not a nigga. He's not a true nigga. They know I'm a nigga. Look at my lips. Right? I know you're a tabby. You're a mixed breed with something, right? Right? You're a mixed breed with something? You didn't eat? You gonna get the fuck out of here. Tabby. Tiger. Now, you know what? Let me go and shit. Sometimes they don't even give me a ticket and shit. Sometimes maybe. But anyway, tough love is what this video will probably be called. Okay. But of course, the psychology of starvation is mainly what I'm talking about here, because sometimes you have to starve in order to know how this life works. Okay, isolation, because I made a video on that too. I made a video on isolation. Okay, isolation is very good because I was in jail, and I spent 22 hours in the jail cell because I called the cops on the liberal system, which was mostly systematically created by the white man and the Republican Tea Parties. Abraham Lincoln freed the Negroes. But technically, they did not free the Negro from modern-day slavery because now we got poor white trash now. Okay, we got poor white trash now, okay? And, of course, they don't fit in with the criteria of the Republican Tea Parties and GOP. Okay, now, if you want to be a liberal, just don't do any research. Just get emotional, okay? It's entertaining to me, okay? I don't feed off the system. The system feeds off of me. Feeds off of my fucking energy. Okay, because I was in the streets. I lived in the streets. I lived in the ghetto. I lived in the gutter and in the ghetto. Motherfucker. I'm the one, okay? I'm the one who slapped pussies next to each other and shit with a dildo. No, you haven't, motherfucker. Don't try it. You want to make fun of my bald head or some shit like that? No. What does it mean when a cat does this? Go ahead. You trying to talk? You see something? I don't see a goddamn thing out there. What are you looking at? There's something invisible that you're looking at, right? You see yourself, don't you? But anyway, so now you understand the moral of my story, what I'm trying to say here. In my life, I was abused, and I wasn't fed well. That's why I'm so athletic now, because I didn't eat a lot. But now I learned eventually, little by little, by studying on my own, through trial and error. I realized that I become smarter than the average Joe. Okay? I don't know how. No, I do know how. I read a lot of books. And I simplify terms so I can understand and blow them out the water. So I'll ask you a question. Like Socrates, I'll usually ask questions. You think you know everything? Okay, I think I know a little bit more than the average person. But I don't know anything. I'm talking about in this reality, you can know what you can know outside of a TV box, okay, through the media. But that's all you can do, through the media. I wasn't there. I don't know if the atom exists or not. You don't know either, motherfucker. But of course, starvation is good. Isolation is good. Tough love is good. Dark psychology is good, okay? The Republican GOP is good. The Republic rats, okay? And why I say rats? Why rats feed off their own. They feed their own families. They feed off their own flesh. Okay, they know about the systematic structure. That's why we have the Republic. Okay, so you gotta get a part of that Republican money, okay, right? Okay, and if you do find a white Republican who actually helps you, then you probably win more votes, right? All right, unless the Illuminati helps you in the background, unless you become like Hitler and the alien Greys help you and shit with magical powers and hypnosis, right? You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, none of you know, most of you don't know what I'm talking about. But you're gonna donate, you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna like buttons. This shit that I say don't make sense sometimes, right? There's different levels of starvation now. Africa is homeless, or not as well fed, okay? And you got people in America and in white lands, the white poor countries, okay, who basically are more fed than Africans, and they're homeless. And it's cold too, so they got the benefit of the doubt over there. It's warm over there. I lived in Ethiopia for almost 2 years, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, I lived in Ethiopia for 2 years. I'd rather live homeless over there because it's always warm 24/7. I'd rather eat leaves and shit and make sure I get dysentery and fucking diarrhea for eating the wrong leaves. Right? But anyway, I digress here. Diversity is important. So this video is about diversity too, because, the white man knows about. You can't do it alone. You can't be too prideful and think about only your race. You got to diversify. You have to do gene splicing by having sex with blacks, whites on top of black women. Okay, whites did it already for eons of time. They put a bunch of slaves together and they try to create the most beautiful women as possible through gene splicing with their own seeds, and then they want to have sex with their seeds within their own seeds. Okay, do blacks think like that? Not really. Not technically. They don't think like that. Okay, because white people are the rapists. Okay, most of them do the heinous crimes. They create the most crimes in the world, but they keep it on the DL. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The Jewish empire is working with the white folks. Okay, the Italians is working with the white folks. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, black man? Okay. Stop talking about your power structure. I have no. Hey, I'm not really. I'm Oreo. That's what I was called by a girl who was 13, who I called the cops on. I'm an Oreo. I didn't know what the fuck that term meant. Okay, I'm not a millennial. I'm not retarded. Okay, I don't expect anything. The only thing I expect is respect. Okay, but I don't talk too much. I just like, am I hired? Am I hired, motherfucker? I do. Yeah, I'm starving. I'm starving. Look into my eyes. Am I starving? I'm starving because I'm black. I'm starving. I'm starving for knowledge. Do I think I need more knowledge than I need now? As big as my fucking head is. I think you need to reiterate yourself, white man, because I am a god, and you don't think yourself as God. And when that happens, that's a little problem right there, because we all work together. We all are gods. So we got a little dilemma here. The pandemonium world of psychology of starvation. The end. And you have a nice fucking day. Okay. Right? Right? Say something. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. I make my videos a little longer because people ask me, saying, can you make your videos a little... I can pick up things psychically. People want me to make my videos a little longer. Only the elite. Only the elitists. Okay, I can read them. Most of the masses are idiots. They don't even pay attention to 1 minute of my fucking videos. But it's okay. You can donate to me. y'all elite individuals out there, you can donate to me and I'll have a brand new studio and 2 houses and a motherfucking car. Okay. 2 cars, 3 cars, and 3 wives. Because of money, baby. You worship money like polite. You worship money like everybody else does. And don't get assassinated, niggas. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my page. You have a nice fucking day. Right? Say something. Come on. Peace.